There were bicycle rides and long kisses. Coffee and beauties. Almond buns and yours truly. When I give you my heart. A single bed, but room for two. When I give you my heart. And all the letters you wrote me too. Drinking in Tobin's. Let's dance on the radio. When I give you my heart. There were larks in the park on Sundays. When I give you my heart. Busker was playing violin on Grafton Street. Late coffee in the Coffee Inn. Walking home to Raglan Road. When I give you my heart. There was music in the Bagot Inn.
With news from around the world. This is Spectrum on Air. The colourful voice of radio.
Across the UK, we have seen a heat wave. It's the hottest day of the year recorded in all 4 UK nations, and it could be even hotter tomorrow. It was also the warmest day on record in Northern Ireland, with 31.2 degrees recorded in County Down. In England, we saw 30.7, Wales 29, and Scotland 28.2 degrees. The Health Secretary has revealed he's tested positive for COVID. Speaking in a video on his Twitter, Sajid Javid says he took a lateral flow test after feeling unwell and is now awaiting a PCR test result. Police Scotland and the Scottish Fire and Rescue Service have been attending a fire at Troon Railway Station. ScotRail also say there will be delays and cancellations to services and have urged travellers to use alternative routes. And it's a day before the British Grand Prix, and Red Bull driver Max Verstappen has won Formula One's inaugural sprint race at Silverstone. That means he'll be qualifying on pole position for tomorrow's race. Lewis Hamilton says he wishes he could restart the maiden race. That's the latest from Radio News Hub. I'm Oliver Morgan.
If you were persuaded to move your pension fund and have been left counting the cost, you're not alone, and may be able to claim compensation with Keller Lankner UK. Cold calls and some financial advisors led many to switch to self-invested personal pensions, or SIPs, or into unregulated investments that have lost money. Cut through the confusion and text RETIRE to 66777 to see if Keller Lankner UK can help. Just text RETIRE to 66777.
Going into tonight, and both Northern Ireland and much of Scotland will see more cloud with drizzle in places. It's a clear night though in England and Wales, and feeling muggy. The temperature will stay in the mid to high teens.
Iggy Azalea has announced she is taking a break from music for a few years. The 31-year-old Australian rapper, who shot to fame with her big song Fancy with Charlie XCX, says that she'll use the time to focus on other projects. Sir Ian McKellen has made his long-awaited return as Hamlet 50 years after first playing the doomed Danish prince. The 82-year-old veteran star promised an age-blind interpretation of the Shakespearean tragedy at the Theatre Royal in Windsor. Hamlet is thought to have been about 30 in the original text. Chrissy Teigen is mourning the death of a family dog, Pippa. The model and TV personality says the 10-year-old French bulldog died in her arms yesterday. And Love Island contestant Danny Bibby's father has defended the reality star after he used a racial slur on social media. The 25-year-old reportedly used the racial tone in a post on Instagram in 2019 that's since been deleted.
You are listening to Spectrum on Air. The colourful voice of radio.
Well, hello, and a very warm welcome to Let's get it on with me, Suzanne Letting. Each week we're going to be listening to brand new releases from artists all over the globe. So now's the time to grab that cup of tea, that cup of coffee, or even a glass of